Yo, live and direct from the Dream Hotel. Right here, you see the MVP, Chief Johnson. And then, come on, man. Come on, man. We've been waiting. They've been waiting.
Come on, bro.
Mr. Critically Acclaimed,
Come on.
Mr. Grammy
Bam,
winner,
bam, bam.
Mr. Multi platinum, but more importantly, a man of God, a humble king, my bro. Y'all, welcome to the camper.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all both, man.
Been a minute, man. I
Right,
know we've
right.
been trying to get down to the table, and
Yeah.
just glad. First of all, I just want to thank you for taking some time out of your schedule and your day to come sit with us, man. We appreciate that.
Of course, bro. Anytime, y'all family.
Appreciate
Got y'all.
You know, it's a testament to who you are and a man, of your word. Like, we've been trying to get it's just been different things, right? Like, and
right.
we've been continuing. But other people might have been like frustrated, been like, oh, we not getting him on the show. Or he not fucking with us.
Yeah.
Nah, the communication was always transparent, straightforward.
Yeah.
I mean, you would be on another side of the world and you would hit me and be like, bro, I'm going to get to it. I promise you I want to get to it. And he would reach out to me. Like, I wouldn't have called him or anything. He would just reach out, just be like, look, I want you to know it's on my mind. I want you to know I'm watching. I want you to know that I would love to be on the show. And it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen.
Yep.
And so now we sitting here.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here.
Yo, listen, unfortunately, and I say this, we got to start the show off with some, I don't even know, just terrible fucking news about our bro yesterday.
Yeah, man.
If you guys are not familiar, August '08, I met August, wow, man, probably 5, 6 years ago. And truly, truly, truly talented artist, songwriter. More importantly, I established a relationship with the young bull. On music, established our relationship, but respect and just love of your folks made it more than that. It was not transactional. I was talking to Jerry Edward, who managed August at some point in time. Yesterday I called him when I heard the news, and I was like, man, tell me that this is not it. And he was like, man, nah, it's real. And I immediately, we in the midst of tears just rolling down, I also was just like, yo, like I remember one night me and dude was at the studio. We were at Sock Passe's studio, Sham Sock Passe's spot in Burbank. And August was there, and he was there. I think he was there with Barney. Maybe Barney wasn't there. Barney might have been locked up at the time, actually. But me and August, at the end of the night, I was aware that he did not have a ride home. This motherfucker did not have a ride. And we were way in Burbank, and I'm like, what you doing? He was like, yo, I got it. Somebody come pick me up. I was like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
And when you do those things, sometimes you be like, wait, where are we going? I didn't even ask. He was like, oh, we got to go to the north side of Long Beach. It's 2:00 in the morning.
Right.
It's a little, and I'm from the city, but it's still 2:00 in the morning, and we have our spots. You from the west side, the east side, the north side. You just look. We grew up in a gang culture out here, and so we know how to move around. But 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we drove from Burbank. We on the 91.
Yeah.
And the homie who's on the other side of this camera, he can attest to what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
So I get off on Cherry. Again, now it's like 3 now, right?
Yeah.
We get off on Cherry. I hit that quick left, and I'm thinking like, because he said, make a left. August said, make a left. And I'm thinking like, and I want to say it was Cherry. He said, make a left. And we got off, and I was like, all right. And then he's like, yo, can we hit that Taco Bell though right there real quick? That was his thing, for real. And I'm like, bro, it's like, it's a 24-hour spot.
Yeah.
And we in the Taco Bell, you know, parking lot. But that's not the thing to be doing at 3 o'clock on the north side of Long Beach. I don't think on any side of Long Beach, but definitely not on the north.
Yeah.
But, you know, he was like, you scared? And I'm like, nah, nigga, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Right.
And we got our food, or he ordered a bunch of food, and we went on. And every time I would see him, man, the biggest smile.
Yeah.
And he would play me things, and I was just I am such a fan of his immense talent.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's such a tragedy that this young man who was the breadwinner for his family is not here.
Right.
In LA, it's fucking whack right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
This shit gotta stop, bro.
Yeah. Has to. It has to.
Shit gotta stop. I don't know what more else to say. August, we love you.
Yeah, we love you, bro.
That's it. That's all I got, bro.
Praying for the family, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Crazy, man. Tired of this. This shit is terrible, man.
Yeah.
Just tired of it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
With that said, the music is here.
Yeah.
You know, we got his music,
Yeah.
and he touched 1 million people, and I'm happy that he got to like see the world.
Yeah.
From his gift.
Yeah.
This kid from the hood got to see the world from his gift.
100%.
Signed to 88 Rising at one point in time. But this kid, he got to see the world. He got to feed his family.
Yeah.
He got to like, again, share his immense talent with the world.
Yeah.
And not a lot of us get to do that.
No.
Or we don't continue, for some reason we get cut off from our dreams, or we pivot because practicality tells us, yo, that's not the practical thing to do, or a tough time comes and it just kind of unwounds us.
Yeah.
But this dude kept going, and
sure.
I'm gonna respect that, and that's why I respect you.
Absolutely.
I know a bit of your story, and let's transition on that point. Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Yes.
How does Atlantic City, New Jersey inform the music that you make and the man that you are? Like, give us your story.
Yeah, man, it was basically, man, it was my church family. It was my church upbringing. Most importantly, it was my father. I've been playing piano since I was 6, but I hated playing. My grandma made me she made me start playing. Every Monday I had rehearsal, I had practice, and I would hide my books, I would hide all type of stuff. And I was a ball player early. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like Kobe came in like
you was
97.
hooping.
Oh yeah, I was a hooper like young.
Okay.
Like when Kobe came in, it was over. I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
like, cause I saw Jordan, but I didn't see Jordan how I like, I saw Jordan on his way out. I saw Jordan when he crossed up Russell, top of the key.
Okay.
Byron Russell, top of the key, Utah.
You a
know
real
what I'm saying?
fan.
Oh yeah. I was
Okay.
like 6 years old. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Okay.
And then shortly thereafter, Kobe came into the league, and then I was like, oh yeah, he's my favorite player.
This is my guy. This is my
100%.
guy.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sticking with him until forever. And then my grandma was like, oh yeah, nah, it's this thing called the piano. Yeah. We're gonna like, you love Kobe and all that, but like you gonna like do music. Like this is a musical family, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm laughing, I'm like, yeah, all right, man, whatever, cool. And then like she enrolled me into, to lessons.
Okay.
Mother Esther Graves was my teacher every Monday. And like without her, I wouldn't be the man I am today, musically. And I hated playing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hated it, but for whatever reason, I still was with it, still stuck with it. And then I begin to fall in love with it. And I was like, oh snap, like this is okay. Like the work is paying off. And I'm having fun now. Like I'm learning to like it now. I'm loving it. Now it's amazing. So like now at 11, 12, I'm starting to come into my own. And then, you know, playing at different churches. You know, my father was a minister in music, in church and all of that. So I got it from that side. Then at the same time, 3, 4 in the morning, he'll wake me up in the middle of the night. Not only to play NBA Live or Madden back then, it was also like to put me on to the Commodores and the Ohio players and Earth, Wind & Fire and Daryl Coley, like, you know, getting like the secular part of it alongside with like the gospel side of it too. So like, you know, he was like my greatest teacher when it came down to it. That's why
your father.
My father.
Okay.
You know, he was a singer too growing up. Like, you know, he was in this group. It was almost like a spinoff on like the Jackson 5.
Okay.
But like he'll go around singing at different like bars and different little venues and events and all of that, and like them little niggas was killing it back then. That's what he would say. You know what I'm saying? So like it was dope for him to do that. But you know, he really wanted to like be an artist too. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, he kind of like put his vision on a back burner to kind of like allow me to, you know, be the one that has the baton to carry on the race. So it was just a beautiful thing, bro, for me to like step into my calling from 6 to now.
That's dope that your pops, even though he was a minister in the church, and I'm sure they had really firm beliefs in that he didn't shield you from the quote unquote secular music, because, you know, I know growing up in a Baptist church, like my grandma was really strict on that.
Yeah.
And like, so, and didn't embrace it. So it was something where we had to listen to it at our aunts and uncles' house or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So the fact that your pops, you know, was like, hey, you know, this is more than just gospel music. There's so much influence out there.
Yeah.
Like that's really dope.
Yeah, 100%. And like, I mean, I used to get in trouble playing like R&B songs in the church. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be sat down in church for like a week or two. Like, I'm like, man, I'm just doing what I love. Like, I don't know the lyrics. I don't know what's going on. I just love the melody. Like, why can't I just play the melody? Like first of all, how y'all know it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know it like that. I'm 10, I'm 11, I'm 12. Like, you know, I'm just learning different melodies, learning different like cadences and stuff. So, you know, it was dope, man.
That's dope.
The upbringing was dope.
So that continued, you know, you get to like middle, high school. Now are you playing like, still, is it just the church, or when did you start like dabbling in like actually like making beats and like?
So yeah, I mean, like, so at 12, at 13, like I started to hear like stuff on the radio that like I loved. And I was like, oh man, like how do people make this? Like, how do you do this? And at the same time, Rodney Jerkins was a person that I grew up with. I would play at his father's church on Sundays. Wow. I was like 11, 12, 13 playing at his father's church. And then like up the street, up the block from the church was his studio in Pleasantville, New Jersey. So I'm a kid watching him in his prime, going crazy. Like, man, Michael Jackson one week, and then the next week is Destiny's Child, the next week is Beyonce, and the next week is like Ashanti. Like, everybody just coming down to Pleasantville. It's like, bro, like, you got this thing jumping, bro. And I'm just a kid looking in the candy store trying to figure out, how can I do this too? How can I do this? Like, how is this even possible? You making the impossible possible, bro. So like, that just opened up my eyes to a whole different life. It's like, okay, cool, I can be this man playing at churches, going crazy, all of that, or I can like really be a music producer. And like the way has been shown to me. Right there and then. So the transition started then, like 13, 14, you know, I'm getting my chops up, learning how to make beats and all of that. So like,
what's the first piece of equipment you bought? Or was bought?
It was like a Yamaha keyboard. I forget the name of it, man, but it had like 5 like different like slots on the keyboard where I could make my beats. So like I could record, I can do all of that. And then like I bought this like micro Korg little synthesizer for like $500. It was my first piece of equipment. It was dope. I never to this day, like I never owned the MPC, nothing like that. But like I really want to get one because I made beats on FL Studio, so you don't need a drum machine. Like everything is right there. You can make the drums on the keyboard.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Back then, when you had to have 1 million discs.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah, like, yo, I'm at his studio. I'm like, yo, like niggas got 20 discs, bro. Like Pokemon cards. Bro. Like,
Let me load this
they
joint
were
up.
stacking up. I was like, man, this is crazy. But
Yeah.
like, that's where all their sounds are. All right, funny story, man. John Tracks, yeah, that's my brother. John Tracks, man. Shout out to John. He had them discs he was talking about, right? So like, Rodney had about, I want to say like 6, 7 rooms that I could remember. So like he had producers under him that was like, you know, everybody was just making beats, you know, like just everybody's working under the same team and all of that, right?
Rodney Jerkins.
Rodney Jerkins, yes,
Okay.
yep. So like John was a part of that team, and like John, I really like gravitated to him because like he was cool, he was dope, like, you know what I'm saying, like had the swag, could play the bass and like make crazy beats, and like he had crazy samples and stuff. I'm like, man, I need to get with him. Okay. So like he left the room for a second, and I'm trying to figure out how he's making these beats. I'm looking at his equipment, you know, I'm pressing sounds, like every key was a different sound that I was like in love with. I was like, oh, this is crazy. I don't know what I did, but bro, I erased all of his sounds, bro, on the MPC. I don't know if I like powered off or something, I don't know, bro. He came back in, he was so mad at me, man. He was furious, bro, but I was like 13. Like he couldn't do anything about it. Like he had to just understand, like, man.
Curiosity.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just, that's just what it was. Like, and I was like, damn, I'm so sorry, bro. Like, yo, bro, to this day, man, I'm sorry, bro. Oh, God, bro. Hey, whatever sound you need, bro. Like,
You probably tell everybody it was the most fire beat too.
bro, so crazy, bro. So crazy.
So Rodney Jerkins, would you say was like pivotal in like your love for like R&B music and in that style of production early on?
I would say, yeah, like he was so inspiring back then. Like he couldn't miss. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing beats. He's playing me beats. I'm just sitting there like a kid, like this is crazy. Yeah. It's almost like watching Kobe going to like a Michael Jordan practice, watching him practice, watching him do the fadeaways, watching him dunk, watching him do all of that. And then young Kobe is like, all right, I'm gonna take that and then I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna improve on
this. Yeah, I'm gonna do it how I'm gonna do it how I do it. I'm gonna make it me. And like that's what it was when I was learning how to make beats. Like he was a template.
Got it.
Yeah.
Especially like you said, him being a church guy too.
Yup.
Right, father was a pastor. And then Rodney couldn't miss. Man. Like that. I mean, that was a run. Like yo, them kind of runs. Him and the Tricky Stewarts of the world. You know what I'm saying? Pharrell still like them kind of runs is. You know what I mean? Like when you literally dominating the charts. Like you got.
I mean, it was kind of like the modern, like the Jimmy Jam and Terry Lou and you know. I don't want to say Rex and Effects, but
Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley, you know what I mean?
Teddy. Again, from around, you know, Jersey, right? Jersey too.
Virginia.
Yeah, Jersey, VA. They say something in the water.
You already know, East Coast. East Coast, bro.
High school, you finished high school in Jersey, and then what was next after that? I'm assuming you felt like this is what I want to be doing. You know, so how did that inform your next steps?
Yeah, because my first placement was at 16, and I was still in high school. I was a junior in high school.
Okay.
So I'm in high school, bro, with the gold plaque, over 500,000 copies sold. It was the song was Hood Star off the Face Off album that Balvin and Marion did together.
Wow.
16 years old, bro. I'm walking around with a big old plaque, bro.
Did you take it to school?
Yes. Bro, I'm walking around like, you know how you in a club and like they come with the
bottle. I'm bringing it. I love that.
Bro, I'm walking around, I had the whole school behind me, bro. Like you'd have thought I was doing a music video. It was crazy. I had so much fun. But, you know, I still had to finish high school, so I did that. And you know, this is when Atlanta was popping back then. This is where the scene was in Atlanta. So as soon as I left Jersey, I went right to as soon as I graduated, went right to the A, and got busy, bro. I was working on stuff for like H.E.R, Fantasia, like things like that back then. Whole bunch of like just all the people that was like popping back then. I had a Backstreet Boys song at 17. I worked with R. Kelly at 18. I did Echo and banging the headboards for R. Kelly. I was 17 in my room, making the beats in Jersey. So when I went to Atlanta, man, it was on. Excuse me, yeah. Working with everybody, trying to get it, all of that. You know, I had a partner at the time. His name was Infinity. And, you know, me and him, man, we just ran it up for a few years after I got out of high school. So, yeah, it was dope, bro.
Where'd you live out in the A?
I was Midtown.
Okay.
And then I stayed in Marietta, too, at a point. And then, like, the studio was in Midtown.
Midtown because you from the East Coast,
Yeah.
so it felt like...
It felt home. It felt like home, yeah. And, like, the food was good. Like,
yeah.
Waffle House, bro. Man, I still want to invest in a Waffle House to this day, bro. Like,
Yo, the Waffle House is crack.
Best waffle ever, bro. I don't
says.
care what nobody says. The best waffle ever, bro.
I need more out here on the West Coast for sure. You know, so at a young age, right, you're already getting placements at 16, 17. Who was handling the business?
So, because I had a partner,
That's a great question.
I will let my partner at the time take care of all of that. Because I was a kid, I didn't understand the business part of it. I was so happy that I was making music. And I was so happy.
Plaques. You had an apartment.
Getting money, getting plaques, you know, like going to these events. I'm a kid, you know what I'm saying? So like, it felt good to just stay in that mindset while I had my partner take care of the business. He was a lot older than me. So yeah, I had a manager. So every time we got together, his manager was my manager because like we were a team. So like they would take care of that. My first manager ever was Felaine Knight. And she took care of everything that we had going at the time. So like, you know, I always had my business like, you know, intact. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, I was never going blind.
And for people who don't know that or, you know, might be a little younger, can you break it down to them what the plaques meant back then and the difficulty it was actually to hit a platinum and a gold
this ain't
and a
streaming.
diamond. This is before streaming.
This is
to get a gold record,
500,000
how many
sold.
units?
500,000.
That's right.
Physical units.
Yeah.
Platinum was 1 million
Yeah.
physical units. I mean, 1 million people went into Best Buy, Sam Goody, Tower,
Whatever. Yeah.
Walmart,
Yeah.
warehouse,
Blockbuster.
Come on.
and bought those records.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, so that is like that in itself, like for you to be so young, and again, it shows the longevity portion of it. And I think, you know, these kind of conversations to us, we love to stress to people like, yeah, everybody can have kind of their moment, right? But to stay in a business and have longevity, you're now talking about legacy. And I want you to talk a little bit about the regiment and what it takes and the growth and just everything to be able to sustain a career over a long time, especially in the music industry.
Man.
Sorry. Before you even start,
Oh, yeah.
that's a great question for him because I've seen his growth. And you even talk about, like, if you see him on IG, he's in the gym 5 and 6 in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, he's taking care of himself in every way. If you see him on Sundays or says like, Shalom, I'm out here, I'm enjoying life, I'm getting air, I'm making sure that I'm taking care of me. He's very much, I love that about you. You pay attention to yourself.
Thank you, bro.
So again, to his point, what was imparted on you, or somebody had to like, yo, pay attention to these things? What was it? Was it a particular moment that said, yo, I got to pay attention to my body, my health, my emotional health, physical health? what I'm doing, my business is correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, ever since like my pop passed,
Okay.
it was a switch. And
When did that happen?
I think that was 2020, 2012, I think. Or 2010.
Okay.
I think I was, it was 2010. I wasn't even 21 yet. But I'm the oldest of 5.
Wow.
So I lost him at 20, but my baby sister lost him at 12. So 12, 14, 16, 18. So I have a baby sister, her name is Amanda, then it's my little baby brother Josh, and then it's Chris, then it's Andrew, then it's me. But they're all looking up to me as the, what we gonna do? What we gonna do now? You know, Pop gone, like but they just looking at me like that. They're not telling me, but
you know.
But I know. So now I'm like, okay, you know what? I have to step my game up now. I can't play around like how I once was. And so when I get to a point in my life where I'll be all right, when I get to a point where I get to have the sustainability that I need, then it's over. Like I'm focused, like the hunger and the drive never died with me. Like I still want more. To me, the job is still not finished. You know, and
that's that Kobe in you.
Yeah, 100%. That's that Mamba, bro.
Remember?
100%, bro. That's that Mamba.
Ain't finished. We clapping.
Man, like exactly, like okay, yeah, we up 3-2 in the series, 3-1 in the series. Like, bro, like did we get the trophy yet? No, like job ain't finished. So
job ain't done.
I knew that I had a task with me, and you know I couldn't do any of this without God. And like he really helped me and really sustained me and protected me through all these years for me to be talking to y'all about how good he is and how good he was from 20 years old to now in my Jesus year, 33. This is my best year I've ever had in my life.
I love it, man.
I can say that confidently, man. It's crazy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Why is this the best year?
I mean, because I've gone through things in my life where now I know for a fact that not only God is real, but also that I'm worth it and I'm worthy of it. Yeah, because a long time, bro, because, here it is. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So because I had siblings, like if I because I'll play at church, so I would get, like extra money or whatever, $100, $200, whatever it is. I come home with some new shoes or like a shirt or something or whatever. And like, I would feel bad because my brothers didn't get that or whatever. But it's like I had to realize, okay, well, they didn't put the work in you did to get that. So enjoy yourself. Go ahead and get you a pair of sneakers. Go ahead and get you a pair of kicks or whatever, a shirt or some glasses or whatever. But at the same time, just, never forget, like, where you come from, your family, and all of that. So I always made sure my family ate. But it was also good for me to understand that I can go ahead and get these things and enjoy myself and enjoy life without worrying about, like, someone else in that regard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all these things are happening for me right now. I used to be like, man, like, am I worthy of this? Like, is this a dream? Like, are you sure? Like, you sure this is for me? Like, and yeah, 100%. Because why? Like, I'm 33 now. I started when I was 14. Well, I started when I was 6. So now I'm starting to see my fruits of my labor.
Put the work.
Yeah, paying off, man. And I'm so happy right now. It's song after song after song after release. After release, I got labels fighting over me right now. And it's like, bro, like, I ain't moving until God tell me to move. Like, I'm chilling.
On his
you know what I'm
time.
saying? On his time, because I waited this whole time and worked while I waited this whole time to get to where I'm at. I don't mind waiting.
You gotta work. You gotta keep stepping.
Yeah, faith without
Even
works.
when it's happening, you gotta keep stepping.
Come on, bro. It's dead, bro. You heard?
Yeah.
It's dead, bro. So
yeah.
all this, I want to be a star. I want to have a #1. I want to put the work in. I want to have the cars and like the clothes and the jewelry.
I want to put the work.
I want to put the work in, bro.
Cause the work will yield all of that.
100%, bro.
The work will yield.
It'll carry
all
you.
Of that.
Yeah, it'll carry you, bro, forever.
Yes.
So like, even with all of the moves that I'm making now, I'm still putting in the work. Like I'm putting in the work like I don't got nothing.
Yeah. That's how you gotta move.
Yeah. So man.
You gotta move.
I'm so happy, bro.
I love that.
Yeah, but I'm hungry, happy and hungry.
I love that because we also come up in a culture where people feel like if you're successful, you have to carry guilt if somebody around you isn't that successful. But also too, to your point, you got to put in the work. You know what I mean? Why should I go to work and I'm putting in 72 hours and you putting in 12 hours, but you want the same as me?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I have no problem lifting you up and helping you, but at the same time, you got to come get it out the mud, just like I'm doing.
Right.
And we also want to operate on our time.
Right.
And like you said, like, God's timing and our timing is completely different.
Completely different.
You know what I mean? So if you put in the work and you stay faithful and you stay in a good space, He's going to provide for you.
Every time, bro.
Know?
Every time.
So I love that, man. I love to hear that.
Yes, sir.
I love to hear that.
Yes, sir.
And again, congratulations on all the success. Like,
thank you, man.
I mean, over so many times and so many different artists, but who are some of your, like, you know, I know you recently got a Grammy, you've been nominated multiple times, but
so many times.
You know, working with so many people, like who are some of your favorite, you know, people to work with?
Yeah, Brandy is the best. She's the best. Vocal Bible doesn't even, like, that's not even a title. She's just so spiritually sound and, like, you know, on and off the court, man. She's like the sweetest person you could ever meet, bro. And when she get in that booth, it's over. She starts singing, it's a rap. And
Yo,
like,
you know what's so crazy?
yeah.
If you ask the majority of producers, like your age and higher,
Yep.
who is the best vocally, it's so crazy. They will unanimously say Brandy. Rich Harrison one night told me, you know what I'm saying? This is after he's, you know, Mr. Crazy in Love. This is Beyonce. You know what I mean? Like, he got his own artist, A. Marie. I was like, something. He was like, yeah, I'm working with Brandy. I was like, you like Brandy? I liked Brandy, but he was like, looked at me like, are you fucking crazy? He was like, Brandy is the best singer ever. And I'm like,
Ever.
listen. And he wasn't, I heard that from multiple huge producers. I'm not talking dudes that's just barely in the game getting, no. Mega, they're like, she's the best. Like, you don't understand, if you understand singing, in their opinion, she's the best singer.
Ever.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Love her. Drake was dope.
Okay.
That's my brother. I love him. We did Views. I did a few things on Views. I'm singing on Views, bro.
Wow.
I'm singing Redemption. I'm on the background on Redemption.
Okay.
That was amazing. I gave him a sample to use on a song called Views at the end or the beginning. You know, and like we hung out, went to his crib when he was in Calabasas, like private jets with him, taking me everywhere, took me to my first Kobe game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he like took me under the wing for a little bit, man. It was amazing. Him, 40, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, like all them guys, man. Like it was just, that was dope. Like the hospitality alongside with the work was just like a dope place to be in.
His work ethic is crazy.
Incredible, bro. I'm on a private jet with him, bro. Like, so like the jet is this way. We're sitting like this way. I'm like, bro, I'm scared. Like, yo, this is tight, bro. Like, yo, like what we doing right now? Like, yo, like a little turbulence, all of that, right? I'm looking at him. This nigga writing. He just writing in his phone, just writing lyrics. Calm, peace. I'm like, man, like how do you do it? Like this is your life for real every day, bro. Like anytime you want it to be, like this is you. Very inspiring, man. Gabby, working with her, obviously, you know, was
y'all
near
done
and dear to my
monumental
heart.
things
Yeah,
together.
100%.
Y'all have done monumental things.
Near and dear to my heart. She can call me right now and we can get it in. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much love I have for her. You know, like you're working with a lot of. I mean, you know,
You got your own project.
I mean, last but not least, yeah. Like I got a lot of stuff popping right now.
What's in the pipeline that you could actually
that you can talk about?
Okay, no. So I could talk about it. I'm preparing to drop my Campellation album, Volume 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, called the Campellation album, Camper Campellation, compilation of R&B songs with different R&B artists, you know, that we all love, that, you know, are near and dear to our hearts.
Yep.
You know, we put them all on an album, and, you know, we
Hey,
just
Chief, make sure he invite us to the listening party.
100%.
Yeah. Don't
Better
even
yet,
trip.
better yet, bro. I'm gonna drop it right here with y'all. I'm doing my first festival next year in Atlantic City, where it all started. And I need y'all to be a part of it. I need y'all to be
we
there.
doing the podcast.
100%.
We'll be the podcast.
100%.
It's done. You know we're not playing.
No, please.
Because I know
Please.
you're not
No, I'm
playing.
not
I know
playing.
his word is real.
This for the crib. You know, when Travis Scott did Astro World at the crib, like, this for the house. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I got everybody.
I told you I'd just gone down there when my uncle's for his birthday, and I
Yeah.
called you.
Yeah.
He had just left.
Yeah.
What's that
I
restaurant?
just bounced.
That soul food restaurant?
Kelsey and Kim's.
Yes.
Kelsey and Kim's, man.
Pulled up and
100%.
was like this
Yeah.
on Sunday.
I'm there
Please.
in some leather pants,
I'm
no
trying
shirt,
to tell you.
looking like
Hey, I'm not wearing a shirt
looking
either.
like a louse
I'll be
member
right
of
by this.
Jodeci.
I'll be right. Larry the Lobster, nigga.
I'm gonna be tatted up, but I don't know about taking the shirt off.
Yo.
Man, congratulations.
Yo,
on
you
that,
doing the
man.
festival?
Thank you, man. Yeah, like the lineup.
Who's your
crazy,
your
too.
partner? If you don't, is it an agency? Is it like CAA, WMA?
I'm trying to figure it all out right now, but it's probably like, we're probably going through it through Live Nation.
Okay.
Had them run it, and you know we just figure out like you know how we gonna like play with everybody. I got the whole. I got everything.
Everybody's
ready.
committed.
Everybody's ready to go.
Oh, that's
I can't
gonna
say the
be
names
crazy.
yet, but
yeah,
just know
yeah. You shouldn't. It's all
gonna
good.
be crazy though. But yeah, I wanted to just let y'all know
Oh,
because
we doing this.
we need the support.
What's the hotel down there? That's the fly one.
Okay, you go. So you got the Ocean, you got the Borgata, you
Borgata.
got Borgata.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
okay,
talking
all right,
about.
there you
Exactly,
go. Yeah.
exactly.
Oh nah, bro, it's lit.
I ain't never been to Atlantic
You
City.
gonna love it, bro. It's like Vegas.
Yo.
It's Vegas' father.
Listen.
OG.
So Atlantic
OG.
City, like
That's
he's
where
saying,
they first got it.
the gangs and that's where boxing was huge at.
Yeah, I remember when
Floyd
they
and
used
Gotti.
Tyson was
Fight-
coming.
yeah,
Tyson
everybody,
was- yeah.
everybody was fighting in Atlantic City. Like Atlantic City was the real fight capital.
Yeah,
For real,
I
for
remember
real.
that. I remember that.
Yeah. No, that's real. Are you a boxing fan
Yeah, I am.
but basketball is your
But
shit?
basketball is it.
Who's the squad or who's the players you like? Who you
I know
like?
you love Kobe,
Love
but
Kobe.
do you love the Lakers?
No.
Okay,
No.
he's transparent and honest, and I like
No.
that.
My little brother though. My little brother, he loved LeBron. He mad right now that LeBron's 96 on 2K. I'm like, bro, like, you know, Bron is the king, you know, but you know,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. And then he was saying, like, yeah, man, AD, man, he just the best. He just the best power forward center. I'm like, man, no, he's not, bro.
Who
Anthony Davis,
is what?
the best
what?
power. Man, you talked about little brother.
Being
man.
hurt?
Right, being inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I love
Yo,
bro.
listen, I
love
love
bro.
Anthony
I love
Davis.
bro.
I don't.
100%.
This is
We
he's
love him, yeah.
accomplished
On God.
more
A lot.
in his space. I'm not shitting on him,
No.
but I am gonna keep it real. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, bro.
All right, come on.
Like, come on, bro. And
Right.
they just signed him to an extension. That's a
For
bad
real?
contract. Yeah, they gave him like another $180 million, and I'm like, for what? For him to sit in street clothes? Like he gonna 50 games of the season is all you gonna get. 55
Right.
tops.
Right.
The only full season that he ever played was inside the during the
bubble.
pandemic thing.
Don't
Right.
matter. Nuggets in 5.
Yeah, Nuggets in 5. Look at this guy.
They got
Yo.
swept. They got swept last year, right? By the Nuggets, right?
Yeah.
This dude right
We're
now,
running it back.
you can't tell him nothing about Denver right now. No, you should. I'm just saying.
I'm with you.
No, he's from Denver.
Okay. Oh,
He's from Colorado.
Even better.
So he's really living in this moment right now. You feel what I'm
congrats,
Now I
saying?
just need the Bears. Now I just need the Bears to do something. But that's a whole nother topic.
Yo,
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
that's crazy,
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy.
You think you love Kobe because of? For me, Kobe is a symbol of excellency, excellence, a symbol of just. I'm getting to it.
Every time.
I'm getting to it. I'm gonna find a way. There's no.
No.
I'm gonna get to
I'm
it.
Get to it.
whether it's a blowing Achilles,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back my
And
last
shoot
game
free
and hit
throws,
you for
nigga.
60.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock these free throws
Yeah,
down.
yup.
I remember the game against Boston. I was at that finals game when they won. He couldn't hit a shot that night,
Wow.
but he rebounded. He had like 16 boards.
Wow.
And then he hit the shots late in the fourth. You know what I'm saying? Him and Ron Artest both.
Yeah.
Get it how I can get it.
But yeah, I think that's probably your affinity for him too.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
excellency.
Yeah.
Excellence.
Yeah.
L.A. Reid is like that. L.A. Reid loved Kobe, bro.
Wow.
He loved Kobe.
Wow.
And I don't know if L.A. is necessarily a huge basketball fan, but he just was like, that motherfucker got it right there.
He came in hot.
For you, both of y'all, well, all three, whatever sport, or it could be a filmmaker, it could be whatever, somebody that makes wine, I don't care. The symbol of excellence that you gravitate towards, it's like, yo, that's motivating, that's inspiring for me.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, if you're talking sports, it's always going to be Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just everything, the mentality, like his killer instinct, the way he was able to make the people around him better, even if you maybe didn't do it in the way you might have not liked it, but he pushed the people around him to perform at their top level.
Yeah.
And he got, I think
So
he
you
got.
okay with him slapping Steve Kerr?
Yeah, he got more out of people. He probably tapped more into people than they knew they can tap into themselves.
Absolutely.
And you
That's a
know,
leader.
But I respect that. But then you know, and then there's other things like I respect anybody also too that came from nothing and like can go out and make, like LeBron, all these people, anybody that was dirt poor, like a lot of us grew up.
Yes.
That can go out and now provide for their family. I don't
there
care what
for
you do. You can work at
years and years
yeah,
and
you can work
years.
at IBM. You could be the, you know, like to me, I respect those people, man, and
Facts.
because those people you can relate to, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can relate to Michael on a certain level, but then he, you know, he continued this way. But anybody who's able to go out and just tap into another level to where they can go and get it and provide for their people. And, you know, to me, that's what legacy is about, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, obviously Kobe, but Denzel Washington.
Wow.
If
That's
I ever
dope.
meet Denzel Washington, bro,
I met him.
wow. Yeah, if I ever meet him, man, I'm gonna just, you know, tell him thank you. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's just everything that he stands for. Like, it's just, even like on camera, even off camera, you don't hear nothing bad about him. He goes home to his wife, has a beautiful family, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knows the game, he has the gems, and like, you can just tell by the way the man walks. He just means business, and like, he has a mission. And just cool, man, from what I see. And you know, that's for everything that he stands for, man. Like, it's a blueprint for a lot of people. Like, so is Kobe, you know what I'm saying? So
Shout out David Gross, because I met him when David took me courtside to the Lakers game.
Wow.
And I talked to him for 20 minutes.
wow.
And he was telling me, like, he's like, I've only owned 3 cars my whole life. I don't have a lot of shoes. He was like, every summer, me and my wife get on my yacht. We go for like a month vacation.
Wow.
Just super humble.
Yeah.
And he was talking about like certain scenes in Training Day that were like one take and like all these things. But
Yeah,
like
he's
you said,
incredible,
like
so talented.
just seemed like he would be somebody you sit in the backyard with, play spades with.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? But
yeah.
again, like just a powerful person with encouragement and,
Yeah.
you know, for you besides, I know it's me, but who else besides?
Yeah. You ain't heard.
That's fire.
For me, probably, wow. I was, you know, he's unfortunately he's no longer here with us, but I was a huge fan of there are 2 coaches actually, John Chaney and John Thompson,
Wow.
because I feel like the generation, you know, like the kids that wanted to go to Georgetown, right? Like Allen Iverson, for instance, like John Thompson, Allen Iverson, let's be very clear, was not only the #1 high school basketball recruit in the country,
Right.
but he was the #1 football recruit in the country.
Exactly.
and gets a pardon from the governor. Obviously, Nike's influence, whatever, who cares? His talent got him a chance, right? But John Thompson had to take him on, and John Thompson had to say, yo, we're not gonna have none of that fuckery.
None of that here.
You gonna come here, you gonna go to school, you gonna go to class. You know what I'm saying? And all the players that, from my generation that came out of Georgetown, and you saw them and you see them in these parts of their lives, where there's Patrick Ewing back at Georgetown, even though he's no longer there at his alma mater coaching. Allen Iverson, the impact that John Thompson had on him, the impact that John Thompson has had on Alonzo Mourning, who's now a part of the Dikembe Mutombo, all of these guys, like, it's just like, it's, and obviously everybody has stories about people, right? Because I've heard, whatever about John Thompson, but loved him. John Chaney, the same thing. Philadelphia guy, through and through, Temple guy, and all of these kids, that like left that university better.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing, right?
Yes.
It's like the people that we are stewards for.
Yeah.
Because we're just stewards, like Jason told us.
Right.
They get to leave us better.
Yeah.
That's what we hope.
Yeah.
And better in the sense of whether it's just a small interaction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the interaction may never happen again. It could just be a conversation.
Yeah.
And that don't happen again, but they leave better. Like, those are the kind of people that I like, I place stock in. You know what I mean? Because I always, like, when you're a guy that isn't in the house with a father, all of us looked outside of our house, whether it was, you talk to motherfuckers from us, our era, like Jay-Z raised a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
For real. In song. Or whether we agree with them, I'm not in the Bill Cosby thing or nothing.
Yes.
But that character, Heathcliff Huxtable on the Cosby Show was the dad we wanted.
Yes.
Motherfuckers saying otherwise, they lying.
Yeah.
He was it. Uncle Phil, Mr. Winslow on, on Urkel, whatever. We wanted those guys in our home.
Yeah.
So those are the guys that, those are the influences for me.
Absolutely, bro.
Before we get out of here, man, can you drop a couple gems or, for some, we got a lot of young people that watch the show, and, a lot of them are looking for their purpose, and whether it's production or songwriting or music in general, like, any kind of like, tools that you can implore on them to, to get into this industry and perfect their craft.
Yeah. I mean, first things first, man, you got to keep God first. Let him guide you, let him, like, direct you and, and hear him, so that way you're on your path clearly. And then secondly, don't stop. Thirdly, don't settle. You know what I'm saying? And like, fourth, most of all, understand your worth, understand like where you came from, know where you are, and understand where you need to go, and equip yourself with people to help you get there. You're gonna go through some people that are they love you in the beginning, and then they get jealous of you when they try to like shoot you down or stop you. But what God has for you, no man could ever touch. You know what I'm saying? They try to like, they thought I was gonna hit this. I'm up here now, and like it ain't. It's not no boasting. It's just like what God did.
The word.
Yeah, 100%. Like prayer, faith, all of that. Without works is dead, and I'm working my ass off. So like, my dreams and everything are alive. Like I'm dreaming in real time. Like I'm with y'all, but it feel like I'm asleep and this is a dream. Like that's how my life has been the last 7 months. So it's like it's pretty lit. It's pretty lit right now. So I didn't know this would happen, but I just continued to stay consistent. So
there it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
you knew it was gonna happen. You was preparing yourself, even though you didn't know it.
Yeah, I didn't know, but
you was preparing
like, something
yourself.
had to happen. Like I'm, like Mama Donda said it best. She was like, you're so good. When you're so good at something for so long, like something's bound to happen. So, you know, my gift got me to sit at the round table with y'all, talking, man.
There you go.
Sharing the good news, man. So I appreciate
Man,
y'all.
we're
having
excited
me, man.
for more
Thank
and
you.
everything you got going on. We're gonna do part 2 and 3.
Oh yeah, 100%.
In Atlantic City.
Let's do it. Let's do it. But before we get to Atlantic City, we got to go walk that red carpet at the Grammys first with mommy in February. You know, we're gonna take that gold home, that trophy home.
go.
Man.
Go.
A couple of them.
Let's
yeah,
go.
Come on.
My brother.
Claim that.
Let's go.
So, thank you.
Claim that.
Yeah, it's done. Oh, it's done.
Claim that.
It's
The
done.
outro, Lee.
Yo, wait, before I go, one more thing. You gotta, you and some type of fashion dude need to collaborate
Yeah.
and figure it out. Cause you, nigga, you be killing it.
Thank you, bro.
Yo, I
Hey.
seen him at the, remember we was in Vegas at
Yes.
the Grammys and I was
Yes.
like,
Oh yeah.
motherf-
Yeah. Custom. Oh man, wait till you see what I'm wearing for the Grammys.
Malik was half stepping on the red carpet.
Oh, he was going crazy.
No, I was going crazy.
I was like, oh.
No, I was going crazy. Hold on. I was getting confused. Camper was like, okay. Camper was like, okay. I can take a picture with you.
Yo, we have fun,
Yo,
man. But
yo.
I'm coming crazy. Even like how like, because I take my mom every year, so like, you know, that's my date no matter what. So like, even how we rolling up to the Grammys is going to be crazy.
Shout
I can't
out
even
moms.
tell.
Shout out moms. Shout out all of the moms out here.
All the moms,
All of the
everyone,
moms,
everybody
you know
that's
what I'm
taking care.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Don't ever let nobody tear you down. Don't let nobody tell you you're not doing enough. Just
That's right.
the mere fact that you gave birth to these people and that you've invested whatever you've invested with the tools that you have where you are.
Yeah.
Don't let them shit on you. You know
Love
what I'm
you,
saying?
Mom.
Love
Keep
you,
going.
moms. Keep going. Keep going. Yo, live and direct from the Dream Hotel. This is a sweet life. Camper. Chief, we out of here. We see y'all soon. Love.
Peace.